In the 1980s, the Islanders were the toast of hockey. Now they're once again back on top.
First time in a long time.
Patrick Dowd is a lifelong Islanders fan. If you don't recognize him, maybe you recognize his signs.
Casey Cizikas, one of my favorite players, and actually should be rocks the Coliseum.
Yeah, that's true. Over the past 47 years, he has made hundreds of signs. Now that the Islanders are the only New York team at the top of their division, he's found more friends.
The fans are coming out in droves to the Coliseum to go tailgate, to come to the games. The place is packed. I've run into people I haven't seen in years. You know, being back on Long Island is key. That's the #1 thing.
When star player John Tavares left for Toronto, most experts thought the Islanders would unravel at the seams. What's happened is the exact opposite.
The Islanders don't have a star player. They're doing it with a bunch of blue-collar guys.
Right.
Do you think maybe that's why it resonates with this fan base a little bit more?
I would say so. I would say so, because the expectations were not very high, and so suddenly they've just become this team that's come out of nowhere, and everybody's contributing.
In the past 27 years, the Islanders have only won one playoff series.
Because you guys have suffered through so many tough years, does that make what you're seeing this year feel a little bit more special?
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely, 100%. You know, dark years and years of maybe the team wouldn't even be here. So you put all that together and a lousy team, and here you go. You're talking about winning some Stanley Cups. It's the best feeling in the world.
And how do you handle that? Do you pound your chest?
No. You walk with pride, and you walk with a very humble approach to it, and just smile to yourself.
His optimism comes naturally. After all, Patrick is a chaplain, and it shows in his signs.
There's times in the game where you're down 3 or 4 goals, but you know what? If you always believe and you always have belief, anything can happen.
And these are the stencils that Patrick uses to make all of his signs. As a matter of fact, if you're going to be at the Islanders game tomorrow night, be looking for him. That's the sign that you're going to be using, huh?
Absolutely. Always believe.
A perfect message to all Islanders fans. From Bayshore, Steve Overmyer, CBSN New York.